Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Yo, if you guys haven't read the description or the title of this video, let me tell you what we doing real quick. We are talking about Loki, episode 2, The Variant. You guys
Okay.
are getting initial reactions from us right now. There is a complete spoiler warning. I am saying that
Total, like we
right
can't.
off the bat.
We
There's
just have to
no
get into it.
way. Yeah,
Like,
there's no way. There's no way that there can't be a spoiler warning on this one, yo. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Like, we're getting into it. So if you ain't watched it, get ready for this ride and roller coaster of what we have went through, because that episode was amazing. It was amazing. I'm Sensei Finito. This is Battery CEO. Welcome to Marvel Bros. You already know how we do things around here. If you don't, we talk about all things Marvel and everything pop culture, yo. And that Loki episode right there was amazing, bro. It was amazing. It was amazing and game changing, and I don't even know what to believe right now, bro.
I don't even know, man.
Oh my God.
Real quick, what is this? What you expected coming in,
Bruh, I'm pretty sure this is what I said was gonna happen, yo. I'm pretty sure, but I just didn't know it was gonna be in the second episode. I guess, like, what does this even mean, bro? Like, what is life right now? Like, oh my God, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, bro. That was amazing. That was an amazing. Bro, that
was a good episode, man.
Fucking ridiculous, bro. Whoa. I wasn't ready.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to think, honestly. Like, I'm just like,
what do you think, bro? What?
Okay, as an episode, it was great in terms of building up more character within Loki. We got to know Mobius even more. We got to
see his relationship with I don't know what her name is, but
yeah, the main
time judge
person,
lady,
yeah,
which we find out is actually the only one that has direct contact with the timekeepers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that just was a red flag of bullshit for me right away. You know what I mean?
It seems kind of shady. It seems like the whole timekeeper thing seems a little shady. You know, I don't know.
I think I had messaged. I don't know if it was in the Discord or it was to you personally, but I was like, I don't trust her. I don't trust nothing that's going on right now.
Yeah, it's a little wild. We got to know a little bit more about what's the word? Loki's mischievousness. You know, this isn't the, you know, the Loki that we got in Endgame. This is definitely the Loki that was at the end of the first Avengers, you know, and
definitely
it made that very self-evident in this episode.
Yeah.
But performances are great. Music was phenomenal. The different shots that they had towards the end of the episode were amazing. The time travel we saw was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were saying, I'm surprised that it culminated to what we're at so fast, which I'm very thankful for.
I thought that was the whole purpose of the entire show, not the second episode.
It's not WandaVision. That's what we can confirm.
Oh yeah, they're letting it be known.
They're not playing. They're not playing at all.
At all. Yo, I was just not ready, man. I mean, it started off the episode with Miss Minute, which was amazing. You know, having her back in. It was wild to see how she actually interacted with Loki as well. Mm-hmm. That was amazing. You know what I mean? That was pretty crazy. But man, I just think, man, it was so intense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, you know what I mean? It was so intense. Every moment was like, bro, what's going on? Like, It was like the beats per minute was just like back to back to back to back. Like, okay, like we are along for the ride for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. The build up was nice, man. Like
Yes.
we have to get into spoilers. Like I can't really
Yeah,
say a
we have to.
lot
No,
more.
we have to.
So the build up to finding out, okay, the apocalypses of the future and the past are key to finding this other Loki. Um,
Yeah.
like going to Pompeii was badass. I didn't think that was going to
Yeah.
happen. And then like they started talking about all these different apocalyptic events that happened throughout history
Mhm.
in the 2040s and 2050s. And I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
what? And like they're just calling out these names and they're like, hey, this tsunami just decimates is it Georgia?
Alabama.
Alabama or Georgia?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Alabama. Yeah. I was like,
And
what?
I wasn't ready to see that hurricane in action like that. And to see
Mhm.
like the water like taking the land, buildings blowing up. Like I was just like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god. Like this is
What's happening right now?
like this hurricane is not playing."
At
And
all.
I that culmination, that intenseness, the sense of urgency that was created throughout that last sequence, especially when they found the kidnapped agent, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I gave him up. Like I told him everything," which is surprising. I didn't think they would know how to even get to the timekeepers.
Episode 2 definitely went crazy, Labels, man.
Yes,
I
bro.
could not agree more. That episode was game changing for the MCU, brother. Yeah, bro, but that's something that I was confused about as well. Was why did she know where the timekeepers are?
Mhm.
Or maybe they don't know where the timekeepers are. Maybe she just told them like the time variant, like
Mhm.
where the TVA is. Maybe
Mm.
where they keep certain, where the main frame of the TVA
Yeah,
is.
like
Maybe they
what
know that.
frequency she would need to open the doors there.
Yeah, and like this is maybe this is the place where the vault is, or something
Yeah.
like that. This is the generator room.
Mhm.
Um, Man, and like I think like we were talking about in Discord earlier, I had said I think we're gonna get Lady Loki, but not this fast,
Yeah.
like like for that to happen so fast, man.
Mhm.
For this for the culmination of 2 episodes, we're 2 episodes in, and I feel like we just watched an Avenger, like a movie. Like I feel like we just, yeah, the Judge Lady is mad
Labels,
suspect.
yeah.
That's what we were saying at the beginning
We
of
were just saying, like, just the whole timekeeper thing in general is kind of that might be from the perspective of someone
Mhm.
that's like, part of the
Yeah,
timeline, technically, like, yo, you
but
guys are pretty sus, but I don't
it just
know.
seems so, and it seems so weird how much the main timekeeper looks like King the Conqueror. Like when they zoomed
Mhm.
in on that statue today, I was like, man, that super looks like King. Like that
What if
has
there
to be King
was
the Conqueror.
4 of them and like the third, like King Kong got kicked out,
Ooh,
like, and
I
that's
was
like the
thinking
whole.
like King the Conqueror like went crazy and like mollywopped the 2 of them,
Mhm.
like you know what I mean, and then took
Yeah.
over by himself. So he's down there, and then he has his girl because we know from the
Mhm.
comic books that the Judge Lady is his girlfriend. Like
Yeah.
they have a relationship in the comic books. So
Mhm.
if that's the same type of thing, then it would make sense as to why she's the front person that
Yeah.
only talks to the, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
to the time alien lizards. Like bruh. Oh my gosh, Loki is such a methodical and mischievous person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was gonna say mischievous because like he
Mhm.
played his part really, really well.
Really
Um,
well.
the like specifically the scene when they're in the tent when it's like, oh, if you guys leave this tent, you guys are gonna get messed up, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I thought he was telling the truth, bro. I was like, yo, this.
No, but he was telling the truth. Because that's what I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about later on in the store. Was he was like, I bought you time in Oshkosh or whatever.
Mhm.
And then he was like, yeah, whatever, I didn't really need your help. So I'm pretty sure she actually was outside, like waiting to murder everybody because
Mhm.
that was like the only resort left because they caught her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or the case was he knew that she wasn't there and purposely, waited the timeout. I'm not sure which one of those is
yeah,
exactly.
because right after the Mobius called his bluff, they left and nothing happened. So I was like, okay, Loki must have
Yeah.
really been like trifling, or he just, was trying to buy her time, but I don't know.
Mhm.
You know, either way, it probably could have been either way, and especially from that last statement that you were talking about, it was like, "Yo, I bought you time." And I'm just like, "How would you know? Like, did you like see her? Like, like
Mhm.
I'm just kind of curious."
But the
But
thing that even what I thought at the beginning of the episode when it had first came on, well, at that part of Oshkosh and when Loki arrives there, I immediately was thinking this dude's like Sherlock Holmes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the way that he was looking at everything and he was looking around, I was like, he knows what's happening. Like
yeah,
I had no doubt in my mind that he knew what he was talking about. And
hmm
I think that's also why Mobius believed him so much is because he did know what he was talking about.
yeah.
But Loki always like he always uh gets carried away with the
Yeah.
bullshit. You know what
And
I mean?
that happened a lot. That happened like 4 times this episode. Like
Yeah.
he was like, I'm so good that like he just fooled himself a couple times, like quite a few times
But
in this
and
episode.
I'm confused. I said if this is his plan though, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of like when he started talking to Lady Loki at the end and was like, hey, I'm trying to rock with you. We can do this. I was like,
hmm
oh, wait, he really is like he really does have a full plan
Yeah.
that's deeper than just that. And I feel like he knows the timekeepers are bullshit a little bit, and that's why he wants to see him
hmm
so bad, is because he wants to take the entire system
Yeah.
down, you know?
And I'm kind of curious as to like what's the result of that. I don't think he understands what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Or like the
I mean,
consequences that
it's
can
too
happen.
late now.
But
Like now the timeline is blown up, bro. Like
yeah, well, we didn't see it blow up. I don't even know if those went into the
no,
TVA.
no,
They
no,
might
no,
have
no, 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 no,
they
no.
might have gone to other timelines.
Definitely, it definitely went. I don't think the timekeepers are real, Jimmy G said.
Ooh.
I agree with you, Jimmy G. Jimmy G is onto it, man. Jimmy G knows what's up. I don't think the timekeepers are real either. I think it's like just Kang the Conqueror or something like that that has created
Hmm.
created the fabrication of it or whatever. You know what I mean? So he can exist throughout the timeline
hmm
infinitely type shit or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm pretty sure when the bombs went in, okay. I mean, I'm just using context clues from the chick told us that uh she told Lady Loki where everything is. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
then everybody thought that the bombs were gonna blow up there, but they didn't, and they
Oh.
disappeared. Everybody thought the bombs were going to blow up in the store, and then they
mhm.
disappeared into the timeline, into the box. And that I'm pretty sure that time box went back to the place that the TVA agent told Loki about, Lady Loki about.
So I think yes, the place where the timekeepers are, or the said person in control.
Yeah,
Um, I don't because once that happened, the whole timeline messed up. So
on
whoever was watching
on
it
different branches
just
of
yeah just went like the water started flowing off
the
after
multiverse
the
was
dam broke.
created. The
Yeah.
multiverse was created, bro. Like that's literally what that was, man. Like there's no doubt in my mind that this movie
hmm
has just set up everything that we need for the
hmm
MCU.
What do you
This
think?
show, I mean episode.
I'm trying to think. Do you think we'll see repercussions, or like, do you think like in Doctor Strange
Yeah,
we're going to see him just chilling? All of a sudden, he just feels okay. Something's wrong. What
the
just happened?
timeline is out the window. Yes,
Yeah.
man, that's what I'm saying. Like the multiverse of bro, this literally has set up the rest of like what we're about to have in the MCU,
hmm
bro. Like even down to the thing that we were talking about in Discord with Fyra today,
Yeah.
along the lines of the Sony and the multiverse, everything, bro. Like all
hmm
of that is now possible from what this has shown us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I might be putting too much in it, but I don't care if I am, because if
Yeah.
they change it any other way, it wouldn't make like why would they put so much emphasis on the timeline, the fabric of it? We
hmm
already know that Kang the Conqueror is coming up in Ant-Man Quantum Realm.
Yeah.
I mean Quantum Mania, you know what I mean? So
hmm
what that's all of, and Kang the Conqueror is the time villain. Like
Yeah.
this is all setting up what we need in order for there to be a multiverse that exists You know what I'm saying? For the multiverse to be connected back to the MCU. I mean,
Mhm.
and then we saw that the multiverse, like the timeline branched over multiple areas of the timeline from beginning to end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is changing events that happened in the past and creating new things.
Mhm.
So like all we now have to do is try to exist on or go to those different timelines and
Mhm.
connect them back to the MCU. And that's how we got Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man, is because he's from the timeline where that actually happened and he is the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we get the Spider-Verse, is from the multiverse connecting to the timeline rather than it being different dimensions. But it's all the
Mhm.
same. It's all the same
Yeah.
either way you look at it, because the
Yeah.
timeline, different timeline is a different dimension. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so, bro, I'm definitely like, I could put all my eggs in the basket on this one, man. Like,
And thinking about it, you know how we talked about how like, oh, something when the snap happened, like you were saying, somehow Tobey Maguire Spider-Man got brought in, or got something happened, and they were brought into certain things. Loki takes place right after the snap.
yeah,
So right after the first snap, no, second snap, right?
I think it's the second snap.
The
Yeah,
second snap. So that's the second. This has been happening right from the second snap. So, ooh,
Label said, "Do
honestly,
you
I
think
think
Toby
so.
and Andrew are variants?"
I wouldn't be
Okay,
surprised.
okay. So this is where I think this is where it's gonna become iffy and touchy, is because if they don't, it depends on if they're trying to make the MCU the main one multiverse timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Because they kind of like, because the way that they set it up is that there has always been a multiverse existing, and then
Mm-hmm.
what the timekeepers did was wove the multiverse together to create one timeline artificially, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it takes so much work for them to keep it together, because it's not supposed to be that way to begin with.
Yeah.
So I think what they're doing is unraveling that web, so to speak. You feel me? Not to be punny, but unraveling that web, and then having it that this has existed on multiple like forever. It's always existed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that Spider-Man is that Spider-Man. Period. You know what I mean? There isn't a variant. There's just different Spider-Man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it like, I don't know. Like, who, we still don't know who the one Loki is. Like, really? Like, is the lady Loki a variant as well? Is that what they said? Like,
She's
so
a variant.
the one true Loki is the Loki that died, right?
I don't know. They didn't really clarify that. There is a difference that I did notice that Lady Loki, everyone died from Ragnarok, so she's the only Asgardian left. From what the paperwork said.
No, I don't think.
Because it said the entire population decimated.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that was her file. I don't know.
I think that was all of the variants files. Like, they were looking at they didn't know what variant it was exactly. So they were just looking at what was going on in all of the variants' lives. And then I think that was the one thing that was consistent, was that Ragnarok happened in every single variant's universe. Like, and I think it happened basically the same way, because I don't think that they count, for some reason, they're not really counting the survivors of Ragnarok as, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how that works, or like, I don't know.
It was very vague.
Everyone,
So,
yeah, because they only like 100 people survived. To be honest, though, like, it's not like there was a lot, and from the numbers, there wasn't a lot of people that even lived on Asgard in the first place. If everyone died, it was like 9,417, I think, and that's just, that's compared to California and New York and all these other places. Like, bro, that's like, what? Like, I thought there was a lot more people than that. Like, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, bro, I think it really depends on who is the variant truly. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? If they're weaving together the timeline artificially to begin with, then it's like, what is the real one? There is no real one, because they all exist simultaneously regardless. I guess this is the best way to kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're supposed
But,
to move with harmony, but like because of everything that's happening, it's not.
mhm.
That's not the play. That's not the play.
Yeah, that's not the strat. And I don't think
Yeah.
I feel like time the very existence of time variant authority is in fact altering the timeline. So they're kind
Yeah.
of going against their entire thing because the timeline should just flow as it is, basically. And that was kind of what the ancient one was kind of, you know, embarking on and trying to capitalize on with Hulk when they were talking. Jimmy G says, at this point, I don't know how to feel.
That's kind of
Hey
how I
man,
like. Okay, so what do you think is gonna happen in the next episode? Because
I have no clue,
what do
bro.
you like? How do
Okay.
you guess? Okay,
Okay.
what do you want to happen? What do you want in the comments as well? What do you guys think is gonna happen? What do you guys want to happen?
Yeah,
For our
definitely
next
let
episode?
us know, and let us know how you feel about kind of like what I'm saying. I'm really interested on what you guys think about that whole the whole thing. So what I think, what I really want from the third episode, yo. I mean, the second episode gave me everything that I wanted from the whole series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't even know how to feel. I want to. I mean, Loki went away, so I definitely wanted to start off with the destruction of the TVA, because they even made it seem like the agents couldn't get back. Like I don't know why, but that's kind of the vibe that they gave off. It was like, oh no, like what do we do? Like we can't do anything. Like that's how they looked, you know. It seemed like even the TVA that was in 2050 knew that something happened at the TV, at the actual base. It just seemed really, I'm probably have to go back and watch it to really
I think
solidify
this one
that.
definitely
But
deserves a second watch.
I want to see destruction at the beginning. I want to see the bombs coming from the other side and blowing up, and then the destruction of the TVA. Like I think that's like kind of the best place that they could start, other than Loki being with Lady Loki. You know?
Yeah, I think so in the episode we see a bunch of TVA agents leave, and I think they're leaving to all the points where those bombs went in order to reset the timeline, in order to stabilize the timeline. I think we're going to see that. Obviously, most of them probably going to fail. Maybe, I don't know. I'm curious to know what the Lady Loki look like. What are they really going to do together? What's the end game there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Loki understands how big. Yeah, I know how big of a threat she is. And we don't even know that for sure. We just know that she's pretty savage, and she's going to do whatever it takes in order to, I don't know, get revenge. We're not, I don't know. Let's see, Labels Man, to see the real TVA and what Loki is doing, and we'll see a Spider-Man trailer. Yo.
Oh, that makes hecka sense. This is the perfect time to drop a Spider-Man trailer. Yo, oh my God, yo, Labels. I think you hit that on the head. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I think that would be genius. Like, oh my goodness, and we will see a Spider-Man. Yo, I believe it, yo. I believe that we can. I think this week, if we don't see a trailer during this week,
it'll be next week.
It'll be next week for sure. But I think like ending this week on Friday, having a Spider-Man trailer, and then them dropping a little hints of a little bit of Toby, a little bit of Andrew or something. Get a little bit of web action in there. Give us a little. Let us know that it's actually the live action Spider-Verse. Oh,
wow.
And then come back in episode 3 and explain that the multiverse has ripped apart, and now all of this stuff exists on multiple levels, and that's how we're seeing the Iron Man that's supposed to be Tom Cruise and all this other stuff that's going to be happening because the timeline is now fucking completely out of whack, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome theory, Labels. We'll have to, I don't know. It's wild. Like I don't even know, man. Like so much happened, but I think honestly though, I can't agree more that it's
Oh,
definitely opens up a segue leading to the release date for Spider-Man. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect timing. Uh, Definitely within the next week and a half, 2 weeks, we're probably gonna get the trailer. Like I firmly believe that. Uh,
definitely.
and I think it's gonna coincide with Loki. And I think you're right on the money with that, labels. I couldn't agree more.
Hey, join the Discord, labels, man,
Yeah.
because we got to definitely talk about some more theories, yo. Because you on the nail with that one. Make sure everybody's in here. If you guys want to, make sure you join the Discord because we
Mhm.
definitely are going to be talking about this a lot more throughout the week. We're definitely going to be doing some rewatches myself, and definitely going to be jumping in there and talking about everything that we've seen and
Mhm.
everything that's like going on. Because
Yeah.
man, I am so juiced, like. I could not believe it. Like I was like standing up and I was like, "Oh, let's go!" Like because when I seen the timeline branch, bro, I knew right at that moment. You know what I mean? It was just like, "Ah, bro, this is everything that we want.
Mhm.
Like this is literally setting up what we need." And it's crazy because I remember talking about this when we were watching WandaVision and the fact that how these Disney Plus shows are literally setting up so much that we thought was in the background, but it's actually going to be the foreground of what everything has to do with everything. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
Like having WandaVision become the villain in WandaVision, you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
that did. It set her up to be the villain. And then coming with what's it called? Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then having that come out. What's up with the cash? Yeah, man. How you
Yo, how's it
doing,
going?
yo? That episode was crazy. Am I right? Am I right? So um wow, it was amazing. Yes, brother. It was definitely amazing. We were talking yeah, man. Yeah. So what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Dang, I lost it.
It'd be like that,
I
man.
lost it. Yeah, I lost it.
I'm surprised that wasn't me because I'd be doing that all the time.
Yeah, I lost it. Seeing my boy jump in here got me all juiced. From
um,
the
was there something that you wanted to see that didn't show up
in this episode,
in this episode?
oh no, no, no.
No,
They went above and beyond. They went
they
above
really
and beyond.
did. Like we didn't expect.
We were like almost finished. We were like almost finished too. We have like 6 episodes, so we have to get a trailer. Yeah, and that's why I agree with that. And then see what I had said was that on maybe like the third episode, that's when we were gonna find out what we found out in this episode.
Mhm.
Because then the next 3 episodes was gonna be basically like
Yeah,
trying to recuperate type of
yeah.
thing. But like they went above and beyond, my man.
Mhm.
Like so for the next, I predicted that evil Loki may be
Yeah,
female
you
Loki.
know, we
That's
talked
true.
about that.
Like,
Yeah.
that was last week when we went live. Yeah, and that's kind of how we finished the live. Was like, yeah, man, it's definitely going to be evil Loki, Lady Loki. Like that's
Mhm.
definitely going to be the vibes. And now I am 100% certain. Like I am 100% certain that they just created the multiverse in a Disney Plus show. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And they did it in an amazing way.
Yeah.
So now I feel like, bruh, the possibilities are endless for what these shows can
Mhm.
do for us now. Like the amount of information that they gave us. And I will never be able to get over how much that one timekeeper looks like King the Conqueror and how they only focus on him
Mhm.
because they give him so much emphasis. And then they always have her,
Yeah.
the judge lady, sitting right under him. And it's like,
Mhm. We
that's
also don't know how it looks like too. Like the MCU version could look different from what we typically
exactly.
see in the comics. So, and that's something we got to remember because Marvel Studios they kind of throw us a curveball
They do
with
whatever the hell they
with
want,
these types of
man.
things. And so
Is Hulk like Loki appear in
appear
this
in the
series?
series.
I don't know. That would be crazy to see any of the other Avengers in this series.
That is something we talked about
I was
before
about to say,
too.
yeah. Who would you guys want to see from the
Hmm.
MCU that we already have established in the show? Because I think I had said something about Monica Rambeau, possibly. You know what I mean? Maybe her being the reoccurring person. I wish we would have saw her in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I really do. I think they kind of missed out on some stuff right there. But I would, especially with the rumors that we talked about on Sunday of Scar, Hulk's son, supposed to be in She-Hulk. It's like, yo, they don't care. They're giving us full-fledged content, information, and changing the MCU with these Disney Plus shows, and they don't care how we feel about it. And I think I can speak for everybody when I say we fucking love what they're doing, yo. Like, we love what they're doing, bro. Did you get what you wanted from this episode, Battery?
I did, and much more. Like coming into this.
You want the real Hulk to come from the Loki show. I could definitely go for that. I don't know how they would do it. I want to tell that the Loki version who is the Hulk. No. That was crazy. The Loki that looked like Hulk. I seen that version of him. I seen that variant. I know what he's talking about.
I looked
crazy.
Away at the screen at that point when I saw
that was crazy. They were showing the different and the holograms, and there was a big ass Hulk version of Loki, and he had like horns and everything. It was crazy. I was like, oh, what the hell? Yeah, he's like, yes, my bad, brother, my bad.
I got you. Looking back at your question, though, I think I talked about this before. I think we're going to see if we are going to see characters from Avengers, I don't think they're going to be from our timeline.
Oh, that is what you said. Yeah.
I think they're going to be a different type. Maybe so like
you think we see Tobey Maguire in Loki?
Oh, I don't know about that. That'd be wild.
You think maybe that's what happens?
Like that'll happen, and the moment that happens, trailer drops.
Yes. Like episode 3, they're looking in and they're seeing the different timelines that are going on, and they see. And when that happens, we see scenes from other Marvel movies.
You heard it here first, folks.
I think that would be groundbreaking, bro. They've already done so much in a Disney Plus series, like in a show. I don't know if they could do all of that. I think I'm already having heart palpitations now. If that happened, man, I would just, people would think that there is a murder in my house because I would just be
What do you what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought.
What do you what do I think about a character? What did I?
I think okay. So now that both Lokis are kind of working together, like what? Like, do you think they're going to actually work together to overthrow the Timekeepers, or like what do you guys think? What do you think the main Lady Loki? Like, what's her main purpose?
That is the Lady Loki that we saw. It's the same one. I think in the trailer, there's like just fluorescent lights of the universe or whatever in the background, so it changes kind of the color of her hair, maybe. And she can take over people's bodies as well. So we don't even know if that's the real Lady Loki. That just might be another person that she took over to make her look like herself.
That's a good
she's
point.
Still in another pocket dimension chilling. And then when she comes back there, then that's really her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could be literally anything like that. I think that I don't know, man. It seems like
it's hard to tell right now.
It kind of seems like Lady Loki has a super big grudge on the Judge Lady for some reason. I don't know, but that's kind of the vibe that I get from her because I feel like, and then even the Judge Lady said that the Timekeepers have never been so invested in anything before. And it's like, well, yeah, because the whole freaking multiverse just exploded.
Yeah.
Literally, like in front of our eyes in the form of little lines on a, like, oh my God, bro. The way they just simplify the biggest things into little things, it makes my mind just like almost hurt because like literally those little branches like growing just changed the entire foundation of what we know for the MCU. And Eternals, I know Eternals is about to talk about the timekeepers. I know that's what's going to happen. Like, I know they will. I don't know why, but it is. What is the power of girl Loki? She has all the same powers as regular Loki.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the same stuff.
Yeah, she just does different magic than he does.
Yeah.
He knew what she was doing I think Loki did that in the Avengers movie. He was taking over people's mind, but he used the scepter or something like that. And I'm pretty sure he thought that was just magic at the time. So, Daniel said, I think the next episode would establish Lady Loki's backstory and timeline. Maybe we could get a glimpse of Thor version of her timeline too. What if the Thor in her version is Lady Thor that's in the new Marvel movie? Like, we got Lady Loki, so why wouldn't it be Lady Thor? Wouldn't that be his? It would be, what if both versions are female in that reality?
That'd be insane, bro.
Because on that picture that you posted of the shirt of Love and Thunder, she has Mjolnir, and Mjolnir is definitely destroyed in the MCU.
Well, I just read something. I don't know if it was in the comics.
Man,
I don't know. I read something about Odin making another one at some point.
Odin's dead though.
Maybe before he died. I don't know.
Oh, I think the other one that he made is the one that
but I'm not sure.
But not Buffalo Bill. What the heck?
Beta Ray
Bill. Yeah. Beta Ray Bill. That's the other one that he made.
But doesn't it get the axe eventually? Like, right?
Yeah, that's the one that Beta Ray Bill has. Is the axe Mjolnir. It's like an axe hammer thing or whatever.
Daniel, I couldn't agree more with you though.
I couldn't agree more with you, bro.
That's what I'm kind of thinking that will happen.
Yeah. Let's put that back up on the screen one more time.
That would be wild if we actually see Thor. I think it'd be a great way to have episode 3. Because looking back, I don't think we're going to get many filler episodes. I think all the episodes we're going to get
I think the next episode will be a filler episode, but filled with freaking yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like, even the filler episodes are chock full of information that
not like
matters to the story.
Not like WandaVision, where like
or Falcon and Winter Soldier when they're just building a boat for an hour and a half. Yeah, I said what I said.
We love talking Winter Soldier. First off, okay.
Yeah.
But WandaVision, we talk quite a little crap about it, but
Oh yeah, WandaVision is. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all agree in here that WandaVision is the least best show right now. Like,
so far,
we're on the second episode of Loki. Yo, WandaVision almost doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of what we've seen so far. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, bro,
I don't think it'll matter until Doctor Strange.
Honestly. Exactly. And Loki matters right now.
But I don't know. With that, I think I about talked about everything so far. Is there anything else you want to catch up? Is there anything you guys want to talk about?
Bro. It can sink for all I care. Yeah. Next episode is going to be. Let's just pop.
I feel it
real quick.
It might be. It might be.
Yo, so yeah, I think, man, I don't know. I think this episode is the best episode. I don't think it gets.
I don't know, man. I feel like that was like, hey, like you guys are in for a treat. That was that episode. Then next episode, okay, now we're gonna build up the grand finale, the sundae with the cherry on top. Like this, what we just got was the sprinkles, not even the whole sundae yet. So,
like, man, like I can't believe it. Like I feel like they haven't even put the ice cream on. Like that's how they're making it feel. Is like
they're just about to pour the first scoop in your cone. I think that's what's happening right now.
Definitely. What are you guys thinking about it? What do you think man? I don't even know, man. What do you think is going to transpire? I mean, do you think Lady Loki has some type of motive, bro? Like, do you think she's like I don't know. I don't want to say like a revenge relationship thing or something.
I think her timeline is fucked. Like, I don't think the timeline she's from is even working. I think it's like apocalyptic. Her whole timeline is gone. Like, it's like destroyed. And I think that's why you know how we see in the trailer we get the destroyed New York with the destroyed Avengers Tower.
Yes.
I think that's her timeline.
Oh, so you're thinking like Ender Snyder cut?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what her whole universe is all the time, just a wasteland, just desolate. Okay, I could go for that, man.
And I think something happened because of the time people, and that's why she's doing what she's doing. With that said, I think in the next episode, if Daniel is right, we're gonna get a little backstory and figure out exactly why, and what her motives are. And I'm excited for that.
I am super excited for that. I could go for everything. I could go for all of that with a cherry on top. Like, definitely with the cherry on top. You guys should definitely hop in our Discord and continue the conversation, continue with the theories and everything, because I know that there are going to be theories out of the ass now with what they just showed us. Like, this was every YouTuber's wet dream of content right here, because like, we've all been asking how. Like, how does this happen? How is the multiverse going to be a thing? How are they going to? And they just kind of just, oh, it's like this. It's like, oh, you wanted to know? Here is a plate with the multiverse on it. Yeah. That's how.
Yep.
I think by the end of Loki, we have to get a trailer for Spider-Man, because it will be July 14th. So as long as there is no boats.
I couldn't agree more, Levels. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I agree with you right there, man. Because I really think we're going to get, if we don't get one this week, I would be surprised. Like, I would really be surprised if we don't.
Bro, we're going to wake up and there's going to be a trailer, bro. 100%.
Yep. That's, I don't 100%. 100%. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. to make sure that there's no Spider-Man.
Just as I go on a vacation. It's going to happen. Like, I'm going to be in LA, and then bam, trailer drops. Well, phone, we're busting you out.
Definitely busting the phone out. With the
busting
headphones.
The phone out. Yeah, we're going to do it. It's going to happen.
Definitely.
Is there anything else that you guys want to add? For next
I wish
episode,
Justice was in here, because I know Justice has a few things to say about it. I wish he was in the chat, because I know he has some things to say. I know Fira got some things to say too. There's a new we can hold have chats on Discord as well, so maybe we can do that sometime tomorrow. Just jump in there and just let some people jump in and just kind of just talk about it as a group, and just kind of know what's going on and hear some theories from you guys, because I am interested to know how everyone is feeling, because I'm feeling like they literally just changed everything in the MCU. Every question that we have is answered with this, like, just with one episode. Like, just with one episode. I'm loving the length of every episode too, by the way. They're all a good 50 minutes.
I think it was 58, 59 minutes.
Yeah.
This episode, that was awesome.
Yeah.
No 28, 27.
Yeah.
24-minute episodes. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Justice! I've been here the whole time, but labels have taken all the words out of my mouth.
Hey.
I feel it, yo.
I feel it.
Because Labels is coming with the heat. Daniel came with the heat. Akash came with the heat last week. Yo, I'm loving it. Let's keep coming with the heat. I hope I can see all y'all in the Discord so we can keep making some more heat, yo. Justice, man. How are you feeling, yo? Real quick. How are you feeling off of that episode? Because you were in the Discord. Because you finished it before we did. So you were in Discord like, bro, that was crazy. And I was like, bro, I'm out of here. Because if Justice says anything that I haven't seen yet, I'm gonna be livid. So let me jump out. I had to leave the Discord real quick because because we were having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, we had some technical.
I don't know what was going on with my Disney Plus. It was just like, nah, you're not watching this. You can't handle this right now. But yeah, man, I loved everything that we saw tonight. I'm super pumped. This is like my favorite This is my favorite stuff right here. I feel like I'm reading a comic book when I'm watching the show. Like, I feel like I'm literally reading a comic book. That's how I felt with Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's kind of how I felt with WandaVision. I feel like I'm reading comic books, yo. The movies don't make me feel like that. But every time I watch these episodes, each episode feels like a comic book, the way we have to get it weekly, everything, yo. I feel like we have to get a reason I agree, man.
Yeah, that's because they're sus.
Tangible evidence.
They're pretty sus. So I don't even. That's hopefully. I think next episode we're gonna kind of get Lady Loki's opinion on what the TVA is, and I think that's gonna kind of open Loki's eyes a little bit.
They're not watch. Oh yeah, they're not real. Yeah. I agree. I think we all can kind of agree that we think it's not real, right? Like I don't think anyone kind of believes the TSA is
because even the people that work there,
the TVA,
they're bots.
Yeah,
literally, the people that
are bots, man.
Maybe not Mobius, but like a lot of the other people that are just kind of there.
And that's kind of what Loki was saying. He was like, hey, man, you do realize that we are the only ones that kind of aren't bots here. Like, everybody else is just like, oh, yes, and so it is, and so it shall be. And that's fucking that's weird, man. And they really were like letting us know that. And Loki is definitely going to take it all out. And the judge lady in the comics works for Kang. I think it's an inside job. I agree. That's what I'm saying too.
Okay, so which one do you think is Kang?
I think Kang the Conqueror is
the middle one.
The middle one. That's who he looks like. But there might not be three of them at all. There might not be three time lizards. It might just be Kang the Conqueror that runs the TVA. It might be his association, very similar to how MODOK has AIM. You know what I mean? Like, Kang is the time villain. Like, that's what his whole shit is. Yeah. Like, and then this also puts in the new Avengers because of Kang. It's like, bro, the Young Avengers, I mean, because that's who their villain is. What if we see the Young Avengers in here?
I mean, we talked about that. Well, we talked about the new Avengers on the Discord today.
Yeah, we talked about the new Avengers.
But the Young Avengers wouldn't be too far-fetched as well.
Like, what if that's who comes in and kicks ass and saves the day?
And another thing
that I'm thinking, Legends of Tomorrow style.
Like a thing that kind of explains why Kang the Conqueror is in charge is that maybe he was one of many people during the timeline war, and it just so happens that he won the war, so now he has total dominion of the timeline.
I wonder if the TVA is in here.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm kind of scared.
You're sus. You don't want to. I don't know. You don't know if you want this.
That book's opened up eyes.
This book has changed lives.
It's given us glimpses as to what we could expect in the MCU. I'm kind of scared.
I'm fucking scared too. I almost don't even want to look. Hold on. I don't think it's in here.
This is the big book of Marvel, by the way.
Oh, Timekeepers.
Okay.
It's right here. The Timekeepers, bro. The big book of Marvel. All right, let's see, man. Okay. First appearance. Thor number 282, right? Okay. Their base is Citadel at the end of time. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Members and powers. Ast, Vort, Xanth. All Timekeepers possess nearly unlimited powers of time manipulation, including time travel and the ability to rapidly age or devolve people and things. The Timekeepers are guardians of the time stream created by He Who Remains, the final chairman of the Time Variance Authority, at the end of time to replace his flawed agents. The Time Twisters. What the fuck? Okay, the Timekeepers sought to preserve their existence at all costs, which led them to enlist Immortus to destroy the meddling Avengers and powerful Nexus beings such as the Scarlet Witch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kang, with help from Rick Jones, seemingly wiped out the Timekeepers after they attempted to eliminate a host of alternate realities.
I don't even know. I don't even understand. I don't even. I didn't understand that. If I'm being honest. So we
Yo,
don't know half the characters that were mentioned, right? Yet.
what? No, yeah, we know. No, I'm pretty sure we know all of the. Well, the only people that we don't know is Rick Jones. We don't know who Rick Jones is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Um, yeah, that scene.
Normally, I'm intrigued. Now I'm confused. I don't know.
You're confused.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. With that said, that last part of what you said makes a lot of sense. In that it
So
brings Scarlet Witch into play.
yeah, so the timekeepers basically, and like what they're doing right now is trying to end Nexus beings. Like
Mhm.
that's basically what this is saying. Like Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch, because they're the only ones that are powerful enough.
Like they don't want other people trying to control time or messing with
Because
time.
it says Kang tried to wipe out the timekeepers after they attempted to eliminate a host of alternate realities.
Mm.
So that's kind of what they do right now is they're eliminating alternate
Yeah.
realities, but by doing that, they're killing Nexus beings because they exist on all
Yeah.
realities no matter what.
Yo,
Right?
what if Lady Loki's working for Kang the Conqueror?
Oh, plot twist?
Yeah. And like they're trying to keep the TVA from destroying the alternate timelines that are being created.
Mm.
I mean, that would make sense from what we have in the book, right?
No, yeah, that would make sense though. I want to check out King real quick. Oh, no, King is heck of long.
But
Yeah, but no, man, I'm pretty sure if we don't, TVA has entered the chat. Man, for real. I don't know if that made sense to any of you guys, but for me, I was kind of like, whoa.
mhm,
That's kind of where we are with the TVA in the show right now. Is at
yeah,
that point of them trying to they are literally doing what that just said and killing multiverses and taking them off. That's like the whole job of the TVA. That's so, man, I would love to see. I mean, that's kind of what I was saying at the beginning of this,
mhm,
man, is that this is setting up Kang to come in,
yeah,
and Kang is either already with the TVA or he's coming to take out the TVA. It's one
yeah,
or the other. And I kind of think Marvel's gonna, switch it up and have the TVA be ran by Kang.
yeah,
Like I said last week, I'm pretty sure that like it looks like the TVA could be in the quantum realm, and that's the little city that we
mhm,
saw. Like if
yeah,
all of that is what that is, then man, I would be
mhm,
ecstatic.
yeah. And then, Dan, what do you guys think will happen to Loki at the end of the season? There are rumors of about a possible season 2, but so far we don't know if
Mm.
Loki would feature in any of the named upcoming movies. Um, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's too early to guess. I think season 2 did actually get confirmed. Honestly, uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
I'm
did.
pretty sure season 2. So whatever they're doing in this show is going to be really, really important.
Oh, but so far we don't know if Loki would feature in any of the named upcoming movies. Okay.
Mhm. And it might be Loki happens before the big movies. You know what I mean? It might only take place within like the
Mm.
designated shows that we have coming out within the next couple of years. With that said, I don't know what movies we're going to get after 2020. Actually, I think we do know. I just don't know off the top of my head. After 2022.
I mean, what if we do have Loki in Thor: Love and Thunder?
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool,
I
right?
just don't know enough about what's going to happen in Loki, and that's what intrigues me. You know?
I think your comment was too long, Daniel, to pop up on our sidebar. Let's show that real quick.
Oh yeah, there we go. But I don't know. I think episode 5. I think that'd be the best place to ask us that question again. Um,
I think at the end of the season,
yeah. What do you think?
Loki is going to like get basically what he wants and kind of
Mhm.
come back into the timeline. That's kind of how I feel. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I kind of think he's going to be reinserted in a way because now there's a whole multiverse. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So he can exist in his own reality
Mhm.
doing whatever it is that he does. And that, like, if he's not in any of the upcoming movies, it might be because of that. I'm hoping
Yeah.
that they don't fix the timeline at all in
Yeah.
TV in Loki. Like, that'll ruin everything. If they fix
Mhm.
it, then that'll, like, that'll be like, bro, what the heck? So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I am nervous about that, because this is only the second episode, and it's like, with there being a second season and us knowing what we know about the TVA, if it does continue to exist in some type of way, it would exist in a way that they have to go to all of these timelines like times 1,000, because it
Mhm.
seems like normally these events only happen like here, there. They don't really happen simultaneously everywhere at one time all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I think that I'm hoping that that's what they're going to try and drag out of it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Is Loki maybe working for the TVA,
Mhm.
maybe taking Mobius's position or something along the lines of
Mhm.
that. Mobius even said that. I think he said, you look like you work hard enough, you're gonna take my job or something like that." You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, hopefully, I'm waiting for the next big Marvel movie that's 4 hours long.
Hey,
Definitely
I
gonna be
think we're
Secret
gonna get
War.
that. Honestly, eventually, I think we're gonna get that. Obviously, a 4-hour movie in theaters might be a new experience. I don't think
Mhm.
that's not something we've had, at least in modern days. I know a lot of the older movies uh, definitely were almost hitting that 4-hour mark, if not over that 4-hour mark.
Yeah.
Uh, but I don't know. I think the future of the MCU is going to be a good one. The Disney Plus series are, if I'm saying that right, are killing it right now. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a key factor in what to look forward to with
Mhm.
the Marvel movies. And we got Black Widow coming out next month, and then we got Eternals, right?
Yep.
And then Spider Man.
Yep. And then
Yep.
Doctor Strange
Yeah.
and
So we have
Shang-Chi.
so we have
We have
5 great movies that all could be affected because of this
well,
show.
Doctor Strange is next year, actually, in
Mhm.
2022. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping, I don't know. I'm hoping that the we see something about the timekeepers in Eternals.
Yeah.
That's just kind of what I'm hoping for.
I
Seeing
mean,
some type of tie-in with that.
like, do you think? Because it said only those who need to know. Don't forget Miss. Oh yeah, Miss
Oh
Marvel.
yeah, the show. Yeah.
Mhm. Do you think? Because they said unless you need to know, you don't know about the timekeepers. Do you think the Eternals
Yeah.
know about the timekeepers? Like,
That's a good question.
are they that are they that good of like big of a being, or are they just like still beneath the timekeepers technically?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah.
I think if anyone would know this, like the the Celestials, is that what it is?
Ooh, maybe the Celestials. Yeah, probably.
I think the Celestials would know something about it.
Hmm.
Um, man, it's crazy to think about all the stuff that's coming to the MCU, bro. Like,
Yeah, the implications are huge, man, and it's hard to
definitely.
tell with how big of a revelation that we got with this episode. So I think we just gotta
Yo,
sit tight and see what the rest of the series has in store for us.
we now know that we have to hold on to our britches whenever we are watching this show,
Yeah.
because we never know what could happen next, man.
Hmm.
It's like, oh my gosh, yo, I'm flabbergasted. I'm pretty sure everyone here is also just mind blown from what occurred tonight.
Yeah.
Um, man, I am genuinely like happy with the show, though. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, they're going with great direction with it. They definitely saved the best for last. Like, I feel like uh WandaVision was like Ant-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier is Civil War, and I'm kind of feeling like Loki is Infinity War. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it would just. I don't know if I would be able to handle if we had another show coming out and it'd be Endgame right now. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if my heart could take it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, I think Loki is going to be Endgame, bro. I don't know. I feel like
you think like the first 3 episodes is Infinity War and the last 3 is going to be Endgame?
I think this is just the tip of the iceberg with this show.
Oh my gosh, bro! I couldn't imagine. I don't know if I could deal, bro. I don't know if I could deal. Oh man, Battery timed out a little bit. He'll be right back though. Yo, what do you guys think about what Battery just said though? Do you guys agree with what Battery just said? And do you think that like we're just at the tip of the iceberg, man?
This is the tip of the iceberg. Like we're about to crash right into it. Like that's where we're at right now.
Yo, that would be awesome. I don't know if I could deal with that, bro. I'm pumped right now just thinking about it. Oh man. Yeah. That's so you're thinking like last 3 episodes, we see timekeepers for real, or we see like King the Conqueror or something like that. Like that intense. Like we see
it's gonna be wild, bro. It's gonna be wild. Maybe this Loki dies. I don't know. Like we're gonna see some wild stuff. Maybe the judge girl gets killed, and that's what angers King the Conqueror. I don't know. So we'll have to, like
plot twist. Oh wait, no, never mind.
There's still a lot we just don't know about, and I think we're gonna find out some very important info in episode 3.
Yeah, you talking like you know something, like for real. Like I feel like you know something, bro. I want to know what's in that brain of yours. You didn't figure it out. You always do.
I don't know how. It just happens. I don't know. Justice, you know what we're talking about here.
Yeah, Justice knows firsthand. This man single-handedly said the entire season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yo, me and this man Justice were like, bro, are you kidding me? Like he was spot on with every single thing he said, all the way down to Sharon being the power broker.
Yo, Mark looked at me and was like, bro,
did you know that that Shang-Chi takes place in Madripoor? The same place where the power broker is?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised.
The Mandarin might be the power broker.
Like now after the retconned her, right?
Yeah. Or that might have been it the whole time, and she's not really the power broker.
Yeah.
And she was always
she's the power broker
and working for the power broker. You know what I mean? Very similar to how the original Mandarin in the original Iron Man movie was not actually the Mandarin.
Yeah.
I think we see I think we see that same place in the Shang-Chi trailer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like it says power broker and everything, on the side of the building. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I know you guys are all juiced about this episode, and so are we. Anything else that you guys would like to talk about if you did right now, drop it in the comments. And if not, we're gonna head up on out of here. This episode of Loki was amazing, to say the very least. Mind-blowing, game-changing, and like my man Battery said, the implications are going to ripple throughout the universe, my man. Like this is going to be heard across the universe like Thanos' snap. You feel me? I am so pumped for everything to come with Loki. I want to go watch it again right now. Like that's how happy I am. Make sure you guys join our Discord. The link is in the description below. It's also in the comment section. We talk about all things Marvel and everything pop culture all the time in there. Thanks for that, Daniel. We definitely will keep it up. We're gonna be back here next week with the next episode, man. So we hope to see all of you guys here. We tried to do a Disney group, a group watch tonight, but it was like messing up. I don't know what was going on. So hopefully we can get it all figured out for next week. And if you guys are in the Discord, we can do a group watch and also talk in the Discord at the same time if you guys are down for that. So make sure you join the Discord so you can join that. We do this. We're going to be doing this every week for Loki, and on every Sunday we go live and we talk about the pop culture news of the last week. Check out our website, www.marvelbros.com. We go live on there. We got merchandise on there as well. Anything else, Bat?
Yeah, before we head out, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, where we post a lot more content for you guys to check out and enjoy. And with that
is right.
I believe that calls it a night.
Yeah, that was a good hour discussion right there. I know my man Battery is exhausted. Yeah. I'm also pretty exhausted myself. We hope to see you guys in the chat because we're definitely going to continue the conversation there. Like, definitely. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for chilling with us. Make sure you drop a like and share with your friends and whatnot. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.